Yo, what's up, y'all? That's your boy Mazzani, Rally on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my name on y'all. Stop telling y'all my name. But yeah, I know y'all ain't see me in a while. I've been busy, life. I had, other stuff to attend to. I couldn't make videos. But y'all supposed to be doing it to spiritual growth. You're supposed to be growing yourself. And you got people like me or other people out there who be trying to sacrifice their time to make videos to help you out or whatever, but shoot, I can't help you walk your shoes. Well, anyway, I'll make this video talking about opening the third eye. Okay, a lot of people out there got these third eye videos and all this stuff talking about they got their third eye open. They lying. They lying, but hey, I guess they're doing it for the views or whatever. They want people to watch their videos. But I'm gonna give you some tips on how to activate or decalcify the pineal gland, the third eye. Alright, if you're drinking sodas, if you're drinking fluoride water, Sprite, Coca-Cola, Kool-Aid and all that, your third eye decalcified. You are not drinking soda and eating fast food and doing all that and talking about your third eye's open. That's just not happening. I don't know what, imaginary thing you got going on, which that's a small little piece of it, a little imagination, but that's not the third eye. People got songs out here talking about their third eye open and all that. They're lying. I mean, it sound good in the lyrics. It sound real good. When somebody else talking about it, it sound good. It sound like they know what they're talking about. But these people, they lying. Their third eye not open. Like I said, if you're drinking soda, any of that crap, putting any of that garbage in your body, your third eye's not opening. Because there's certain foods that's made to activate and stimulate certain organs in your body. And there's certain foods that's made to decalcify and just make all these organs and cells and stuff go dormant in your body. And that's what this food out here, this mainstream commercial food, McDonald's, whatever, soda, Sprite, Coca-Cola, research the ingredients to all these things. It's made to mess up your body. It's made to shrivel up your organs and shrivel up your and all that stuff inside of you. So if you're not eating a vegetarian, vegan, I'm not even saying vegetarian, forget all that. If you ain't eating a vegan based diet with, I'm talking about no meat, no milk, no cheese, no dairy, no byproducts. If you're not off of that, if you still eating that, your third eye ain't open. Give a damn what you talking about. Because let me see, the children, okay, the children, they third eye still open, but they still new. You see what I'm saying? Not saying they're new. I'm talking about their vehicle, their body is still new. So all that stuff, even though they mothers and parents and their fathers, they giving them the wrong stuff, they not knowing what they're doing, their third eye still open. It take years for your third eye to close. It take years for your third eye to close. You know what I'm saying? So when children, when they eat all that candy and all that bad stuff, yeah, their third eye still open. They still using their imagination. They still using their pineal gland. They still got all their abilities that they came to the game with, whether they know it or not. And half the time they don't know it. It's probably just that one or two children out the whole bunch that know they special, know they different, know something else is up. While everybody else, they just using their stuff in the raw, don't even know what they got, because their parents are not telling them what they got, because their parents don't know. But if you got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years eating flesh, drinking soda, drinking all this bad stuff, putting all this bad stuff in your body, smoking cigarettes, none of your body is dying. Your body is not operating at its maximum capacity. So, no. If you're not eating clean, your third eye is not activated. Now, let me give you some tips on how to activate your third eye, your pineal gland. Matter of fact, they got it in the Bible. They said, I forgot the verse. I gotta stop doing this. I gotta start highlighting stuff and remembering it in the Bible, because it's a good reference book. People always say, why do you go back to the Bible? Because that's what most of y'all follow. Y'all either in the Quran or y'all in the Bible. Or if y'all not in it, that's what y'all refer yourself to. So that's what most of y'all follow. But they talk about Jacob's ladder, and Jacob climbed the ladder, and at the top of the ladder, he seen God, and he called the place Pineal, because he seen God face to face. I forgot which scripture it is, but Matter of fact, we could solve all this right now. I'll Google which scripture it is real quick. I'm letting y'all know I'm not faking or nothing. This, let me see, Jacob's ladder. I remember reading this in the Bible, but that's when I used to study the Bible. Like I said, I used to be a Christian. I came into the Christian program because, you know, my family was Christian, so eventually that program came down to me, but I had to break free of that program. I had to be myself. I was the one who kept elevating, who kept graduating, who kept getting to the next level. I didn't get stuck in that Christian program. I realized it just was a door for me to get through. Jacob's ladder, Bible, verse, something. Let's see what pop up. Bam. Genesis 28. So Genesis chapter 28, right? Let me see. Most of y'all got the King James version, so let me go to the King James version. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set upon the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God ascended and descended on it. That's not quite it. Let me see. He came to a certain place and spent the night there because the sun had set, and he took one of the stones of the place and put it under his head. He lay down in the place. He had a dream. Behold, a ladder was set on the earth. When its top reached into heaven, behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord, the God of your father Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the land which you lie. Will I give it to you to descend? That's not what I'm looking for either. Let me go back. Let me type in Pineal. Okay, bam. I think this is it. Let me see. My internet kind of slow, so let me see. Alright. Okay. Genesis chapter 32. That's where it's at. Alright. Genesis 32. I'm doing this right. I'm doing this right in front of y'all so y'all can see. Alright, it says Jacob also went on his way, and the angels of God met him. When Jacob saw them, he said, this is the camp of God. So he named that place Mahanaim. I can't remember that word, something like that. Jacob sent messengers ahead of him to his brother Esau in the land of Seir, the country of Edom. He instructed them. Let's get down to the good stuff. Let's get down to the good stuff. Alright. Jacob called the place. Okay, bam. Then the man said, your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with humans and have overcome. Jacob said, please tell me your name. But he replied, why do you ask my name? Then he blessed him there. So Jacob called the place Pineal, saying, it is because I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared. The sun rose above him as he passed Pineal, and he was limping because of his hip. Therefore, this day the Israelites do not eat the tendon attached to the socket of the hip, because the socket of Jacob's hip was touched near the tendon. Let's go a little bit later. Let's go a little bit back when they talk about the ladder. That was Genesis chapter 32, verse 30, when it says, so Jacob called the place Pineal, saying it's because I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared. But let's go a little bit more back when they talking about Jacob's ladder. Whatever. Can't find that joint. But long story short, Jacob's ladder, right? They call the place Pineal. Now this is even in the Bible. They spell it different though. They spell it, let me see how they spell it. They spell it what is that? P-E-N-I-E-L. But really, you know, it's the Pineal, P-I-N-E-A-L, the pineal gland. And he says in the Bible, this is where he's seen God face to face. Now notice a unicorn, or you know, a lot of these people, let's say the Indians and those us too. We colonized India. That's all us. Okay. They always wear the bindi right here. Sometimes you might even see me wearing it in my video, the bindi or whatever. That represents the third eye. Now they might take it and talk about it, symbolizes marriage if it's red, or symbolizes this. All that represents the third eye, the pineal gland area. Even a unicorn, you see a unicorn, they got the unicorn is this mystical, magical creature, right? With the thing coming out of his forehead, the third eye, the pineal gland, right? So Jacobs called this place Pineal. They just spell it different, but it's still Pineal. And he said this is where he see God face to face. So your pineal gland, your third eye, is where everything opens back up. That's one of your chakras where it opens back up. It's not the top chakra. You still got more chakras above that, but that's the chakra where you reach so-called enlightenment, and you know you activate your pineal gland. Everything come back to you. Your imagination, your creativity, all this stuff. You can speak to your ancestors. You can speak to all types of beings, all types of God herself, himself, whoever you worship, whoever you think is God, but can speak to them through that pineal gland, through that sixth chakra. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think they pineal gland is activated when it's not. But I'm not here to say who's and what's what. I just know for a fact you eat in a certain type of way, you live in a certain type of way, it's definitely not activated. That's just key facts. That's just, come on now. You can fool who you want to fool, but whatever. So some tips to activate your pineal gland. Sun gazing. Sun gazing is real good. Sun gazing, that that energy that's coming off the sun is just activating. It's tearing up all that fluoride and all that stuff that you've been putting in your body for years, and it's starting to your third eye starts to feel like it's throbbing, and it get real hot. You feel like a whole bunch of energy. Sometimes you feel like a whole bunch of energy all in this area right here. Sometimes when it just start happening to you, it might feel like a little slight headache, but only in this area right here. Then after a while, you get used to when it start throbbing, and then it start opening. Now, certain people have different experiences with their third eyes. I don't know what your experience is, or I don't know what y'all go through in y'all body, in y'all vehicle, but in my vehicle, I know what I go through, so I'm telling you my experiences. Sun gazing, candle gazing, staring at the flame of a candle, same thing as staring at the sun. When the sun is in the sky, the sun always in the sky, but sometimes the sun is sometimes not visible because it's raining or it's cloudy and all that stuff, and you can't get the sun. Okay, you got a sun inside of you, but also you can stare at the flame of the candle. Now that centers your focus point. That concentrates and it sends energy, sends thought projection. So you're really looking at the flame, but you're really looking inside yourself. See what I'm saying? It's just a reflection of what's really going on in the inside. That helps decalcify the pineal gland. That helps activate it. That helps stimulate it. That helps the blood start flowing. Another thing, hanging upside down. You start hanging upside down, you really that's the real secret right there. People don't know about the hanging upside down. Hanging upside down is really good, because only thing that seems real right now on this planet is gravity. So gravity is pushing everything down. So all the melanin and all that stuff, all that is pushing down to your feet. So you really got all your melanin in your feet right now. But when you reverse gravity, when you start doing handstands or just hanging upside down or whatever, however you do it, you're sending all the melanin back up to your head. So once that melanin starts touching these certain organs and start passing through it again, yeah, now it starts to break up all the mucus, break up all that just nasty, whatever you've been eating, break all that up. Start to activate it again. Meditation. Just having a thought of, let's say like some affirmations or something, just waking up every morning. Let's say your third eye, you're trying to activate or whatever. Just you waking up every morning, putting your finger right here, looking in the mirror, and saying, my third eye, saying some affirmations, some mantras, whatever. My third eye is activated. My third eye is activated. My third eye is activated. My third eye is decalcified. My third eye is running at its maximum capacity. My third eye is buzzing. My third eye is vibrating. You're just saying these things consistently every day, putting pressure on it, because you know when you put pressure somewhere and then you move, it starts to send the blood. Blood starts to go there because it was pressure there, so the blood gotta go back on it. Just starting to do that sends blood, sends frequency, sends all it needs to send to the third eye. You see what I'm saying? And that will help activate it. Now you gotta realize your third eye been dormant for a long time. All depending on how old you are. So let's say you're 20 years old. Okay, your third eye was open when you was born. Your third eye was, you know, activated when you was a child, running around playing. Let's say it got decalcified when you 12 years old, 14 years old. Let's say it got decalcified then. Ever since then, you probably got more years of having a decalcified third eye. I mean, not decalcified, calcified. I've been messing up my words. Let's say you've been 12 years old and you've been having a calcified third eye since then. So you probably got more years of your third eye being dormant than you do trying to activate it. So it might not activate right away. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up. It's just like riding a bike. You fall, you get back up. You got the training wheels, you get off the training wheels, you ride a bike, you wheeling, no hand, one hand, no time. Just like playing a piano. Just like playing a guitar. You ain't gonna be playing a guitar in one day. You're not gonna be playing the piano in one day. You gotta train yourself. You gotta train this organ to start working again because it went dormant. You see what I'm saying? Just like, let's say, I'm giving you just examples and metaphors because I don't want y'all to give up on yourself, because that happened to me. I gave up on myself. I'm like, man, this shit is bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm over here like, man, but kept being consistent. It wasn't days when I wanted to just like, man, whatever. I ain't meditating no more. I ain't getting no progress. You know what I'm saying? Then you keep doing it. The more you keep doing it, the more progress you start to get. You're like, whoa, what's this? Whoa, what's going on? So you gotta stick with it. Don't give up. Don't cheat yourself. Do every day as if it was your first day that you just read about your third eye. You just found out about it and you're just excited that you keep that same enthusiasm, keep that same energy level up, keep that same high energy, because that high energy is what's gonna really help you. And let's say like a lion, right? A lion that was baby. Let's say these damn faggot beasts, right? They go in the jungle and steal a cub, still a baby lion from his family, and then they raise it, put a bottle in his mouth. They raise it, they thinking they're doing something good, when they really doing something bad. They disrupting nature. They disrupting the order of nature, and they think they doing something good because they trying to run tests and trying to see what the lion is all about. They stupid, right? But they think they doing something good, so they putting bottles in the baby mouth. The lion not really getting the breast milk that it's supposed to get. He not getting the genetic information from his mother that it's supposed to get to be a lion. He getting pacified. He getting a baby. He getting calcified. You see what I'm saying? With that fake little nipple. Ain't no information, ain't no DNA, ain't no genetic codes coming through that fake nipple. So women, if you out there, start breastfeeding your children. Do not stick no bottle, no plastic bottle in your baby's mouth, because you don't know how much information comes out of you to the baby. But back to the lion, right? So this baby cub is getting fed with a bottle, and then getting trained by just training them, and just he can't even be a lion. He in a cage. He don't know nothing about being a lion. What happens when they let this cub go back into the wild? They won't let it go back into the wild. They'd rather kill it than let it go back into the wild, because it's gonna die. Because all his lion instincts went dormant. So he don't know how to survive in the wild. He don't know how to hunt. He don't know how to do none of the things that a lion know how to do, because he been calcified since birth. He been babyfied. He been pacified since birth. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with y'all out here. You know, y'all been calcified. Y'all been watching all this TV. In the beginning of this damn video, I kept saying, in the beginning of this video, I was saying decalcified. My bad about that. I know y'all gonna leave some comments like, yo, what are you talking about? Whatever. Y'all been being calcified with the television. Television been programming y'all. That too. Stop watching television. You can watch your little DVDs here and there, but sitting in front of a live television, the frequency waves that's coming through that, you don't even see it. You're not seeing the frequency waves, but it's frequency waves coming through, and it's controlling you, and it's programming your whole. You a big antenna. You like a big satellite, and you real sensitive, but you don't know you sensitive because you've been so calcified. So you want to be hard. They got you being hard. I'm hard. so you real sensitive to other people's energy and other electro things. You see what I'm saying? Like television or radios, for example, and you could pick up signals, you could pick up stations, you could pick up thoughts, you could pick up all these things the same way a radio or TV does. But when you sit in front of a television with live frequencies coming through it, it's programming you. It's coming straight to you. and you don't even know what's happening, and it's just getting all in your field. The next thing you know, gotta have joints. I'm gonna go wait in line. Gotta have a cheeseburger. You don't realize that. So, if you're watching TV, if you're not eating clean, if you're not doing some type of inward work, some type of real work, I'm talking about the real work, not the outside with cosmetics and makeup and all that bullshit. I'm talking about the real work. Overcoming fear, lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy, confusion, all that. I'm talking about the real work. Mastering yourself. Your third eye ain't open. I don't give a damn what you kicking, who you thought taught you, and whatever magical cards you got. Shit is bullshit. Alright? So, definitely, these little tips and little things that help you activate your third eye. You gotta start eating green foods, green fruits, vegetables, green. You gotta start doing that, because these are the foods that's gonna help stimulate these organs again. Listening to certain type of music. Check this out. Listening to certain type of music that helps stimulate certain type of organs, because you got music is organs. You got like organs, pianos. They're like instruments. Same thing inside of you is instruments, organs, and all that. Okay, these are organs. These are glands. These are the same exact thing, right? So if you're listening to rock music, rap music, and all that, just low vibrational frequency waves, it's gonna keep you down here in your root chakra. It's gonna keep you in the stupid, I'm hard. It's gonna keep you in that state. But if you're listening to spiritual, if you're listening to high frequency music, 432, if you're listening to that type of music, if you're listening to the music that stimulates growth, just stimulates all types of just beautiful things, I can't even find words to tell you. But if you're listening to that type of music, it's going to stimulate a whole bunch of different type of feelings in you, type of vibrations in you. You're going to start to see things different. So really change the music you're listening to, change the way you're eating, sun gaze, drink a lot of water, not the fluoride water, not the sink water. All these little things add up into activating everything in your whole field. This ain't just for the third eye, it's for your whole field. You gotta start seeing yourself as an energy field, not as a body, not as a human, H-U-M-A-N, H-U-E-N-A-N. Hue, light spectrum. It's a spectrum of your light. We all lights, frequencies, vibrations. I might not get this shit, but that's a quick little video on the third eye. So eat clean, do the right thing, hang upside down, get your sun gazing on, listen to some nice spiritual jazz, and listen to some type of music that's gonna get you. That's going to stimulate growth. That's going to stimulate cerebral activity. Don't listen to this music that's going to stimulate booty activity. That shit that make you want to twerk and jerk and all that wild, all that stupid shit. Listen to some music that's going to stimulate brain activity, neck up operation, not the booty music. You done had booty music already. You done did that already. Leave that alone. You trying to wake up now. You trying to get to the next level. Alright, it's your boy, Johnny Raleon, and I'll check with y'all again. Y'all take it easy out there. Peace.